Hey guys, Seacrafted here, and welcome back to episode 14, I think, of the WeBe SMP. Now, last episode, we did this big, massive hole for the sea temple, and I was going to start making the form, but I thought, really, I want to make the iron forms first, then I'll carry on with this because the iron forms are a lot more important. But I need to make this first to know where to make the iron forms. So, I know there need to be at least 64 blocks of poles. So I've gone for this way. So in every corner I've gone 16 blocks out, and these are just over. I think this one's like 64, that one's 63 blocks. One's just one longer than the other one. So yeah, I'm just going an extra 16. So I'll be an extra 32 altogether between them. And I think that means when I'm in the middle, which is where I will be, because I'm going to be having a big glass top on top of this at some point. It means all four can be loaded, which is, what I want. So I'm just coming in now to show you what it's going to look, to show you my plan basically. I'm not going to be building them on camera because they're just really faffy and it's not really that interesting. I think I'll build one first, show you it, and then I'll come back and do the other three off camera. But my idea is that the four, then another four, like really high up above them, so I'm getting double, and the design I'm going for is just, the really common basic design, nothing special. It gives roughly 30 to 50 iron every hour, and I'll have eight of them. So I should get a decent amount of iron when I go AFK. Everything, like let's say 40 is the average, but since you're getting 30 to 50, that's 4, 8, 12, that's 24. Yeah, so 240 iron, 6, 12 iron. That's about 4 stacks an hour roughly, which is really good. If I do get that, it could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less, but yeah. So I'm going to build one of these now, and then I'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see I've done 4 iron forms instead of just 1, because once I got started I didn't really want to stop, and I've used the ocean monument blocks to make them because I thought, we've got lots of those, it might look pretty cool. I think it does. I went for an interesting design on the base. I haven't done those two yet, mainly because I haven't been mining to get iron to make more hoppers because I'm pretty much out of iron. But I have been and got these two guys from a village, which means we can get 2 up here, start breeding them, then move them around, then move them from here to here, and kind of slowly work our way around. So these 2 guys are going to populate our entire iron farm. I'm going to have to go borrow some more rails. I'm going to have to use the rails from getting them here to get them up there. The little bit of iron I did have left, I more or less made lots of rails with. So, I'm going to have to try and... Oh, there's a ghast here. You can hear him planning to kill me. Can I just aim this? Okay, there we go. I want to get some powered rails too. There we go, okay. So yeah, we want to get some rails, get them up there, throw them some food so they'll breed, and basically then move them around in the iron farms ready to go. So it is quite easy to do it. I can still hear a ghast around, but I don't know where he is. I'm just going to hope he doesn't attack me. Explosions are turned off anyway, which means you can't do any damage. So yep, this has been like my main focus on the WeBe server. I'm sick of like starting projects and then never finishing them, which I have a really bad habit of doing, so I really want to get this one finished. Iron forms them first, which is like my main focus to get done. And then maybe we'll start making the Guardian form. I'm not sure yet though, because that's like, clearing out the ocean monuments was a job in itself. Making the actual Guardian form is a completely different job, which I'm not in massive need of at the minute. The main reason I made cleared it out is because I wanted to make an iron form, but I wanted to do it as an ocean monument, but I wasn't sure where to put them, so I had to clear it out first so I could make the iron forms after. So yeah, the actual Guardian form will be less of a priority, and that should be enough rails to get me going. Yeah, I'll be fine. So I'm not actually going to record putting them down because it's such an annoying fiddly job getting villagers to move around. So I'll come back when I've got some inside the iron form. So I should see you in 2 seconds. Alright guys, we are back and I've got some villagers inside here and they have been breeding. I actually brought another 2 in So I think I have 5 in here at the minute. I had 4 in without breeding, and they're like inside of each other, kinda. But yeah, I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy, well, came from my baby that they made. I've just been trading with them a little bit. So we know they're all breeding. It is a bit of a hassle to get them to breed. So I'm actually going to go back to the base now and get some carrots to trade with the farmers. I keep trying to throw them food, but they're not picking it up, which makes me think that their inventory is full. Which means they should be willing to breed, but they're not, or at least, rather, they're being super slow. So I'm going to try giving them some carrots and seeing if that helps. And so yeah, I'm going to do that. So let's walk and talk. So once I get this iron farm done, then I can move village from there to there, from there to there, from there to there. Get them all on the go, which means we can get pretty much another iron. And then once we've got those 4 done, we're going to make another set of 4 above, pretty much straight after, because I want loads and loads of iron. Because I hate mining at the minute. I've done a couple of big mining sessions today and yesterday, and almost all of the iron that I made, or got rather, has been used to make rails. Yeah, and also I had next to no diamonds left, so I had to go get lots more of those. So now I've got like back to over a stack of diamonds, thankfully, so that's all good. So I'm going to have to do lots of enchanting, since I have like no shovels, no decent axes or bows or pickaxes. So that's the thing. And then in 8 days, it's the 12th of January today as I'm recording this right now. This episode might not come out for another few days though. As far as I'm aware, I've been told your worlds, and I think we've arranged the Ender Dragon fight to be on the 20th of January. So in 8 days, which I really hope is true, because I want to fight the dragons as soon as we can, so I can go to the other part of the end where the end cities are, so we can get elytras and shulker boxes, because I need those in my life right now, because I'm sick of walking around places. I want to fly mainly, and I can hear a gust, but I can't see a gust, which is very annoying. So yeah, I really want to get the Ender Dragon fight over and done with. I've already set up a portal there actually, so oh, okay, it's attacking now. Okay, where are you? There you are. Is it dead? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I've got a portal set up there to get to the end. So that's all good. Ooh, and maybe he didn't die. So that's all good, and I prepared some armor actually, and I will show you the armor now that I did. Oh, this happened to me earlier. I went through the nether portal and all my chests were invisible. Then I quit Minecraft and rejoined and my chests came back. But I can still open them. So let's just ignore this glitch at the moment. This chest, I've got protection 4 armor. Well, that's protection 3, but it does have feather falling on, which is extremely useful for fighting the Ender Dragon, because he sends it flying up to the sky and drops it back down. So yep, that's great. And if we come down here, we want some carrots, so we can use the nano form to get lots really fast. If we just get a line of them, like so, and we better sleep as well. Yep, we have 30 deaths now. I'm pretty much 100% sure we have the most deaths on the server. But that's probably because we played the most, so yeah, it's not really surprising. And I've been doing really dangerous stuff with the ocean monuments. So yeah, and oh, there's a little zombie guy. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a frog in my throat. Here we go. And that's really loud. Let me just turn the sound down a bit. Options, music. Is it this one? Yeah, that's better. Okay. So plans next for the rest of this episode is going to be to get the iron forms sorted out. I think. I'm going to go back, give them these carrots, go AFK a bit longer and see if they still breed anymore. And if that doesn't work, well then we might start something else to finish off the rest of the episode, because so far it's not really that exciting. So I'm thinking about the Guardian form itself, and I know I said earlier that it's not really a priority, and it's still not, to be honest, which is why I'm going to say if I can't get the iron form working properly by the end of this episode, we'll be walking away from that, and I'll be doing that off camera, just because it's not that interesting to see. It's just going to be me messing around with villages and moving them around and stuff, and we can't afford to do the ocean monuments Guardian form without a ton of iron to make all the different stuff we need, which is what the iron form is also for. So we need the iron forms to be working before we can do the Guardian form. which means we might as well work on something else in the meantime. And so I kind of need to come up with a plan for that. And so, okay, how many cards left? Okay, so plenty. So if we perhaps build something else, or I was also thinking we could go defeat another sea temple or ocean monument, whatever you want to call it, and this time not die and get a lot more sponge, because I want more sponge. Because I more or less want to give it to your Waddles, even if basically lend it to your Waddles, because he's going to be fighting a sea temple soon. And I know that I could deal with a lot more sponge when I did mine, so I think if we give him some sponge to give him a helping hand, that might put us in his good books. And plus he is lending us 2 stacks of iron blocks at the moment, so that we can use our beacons, which is a great thing for him to do for us. So I think fighting another sea temple will be quite fun, and also it gets us to get in Waddle's good books. And that's probably going to be enough cards for now. Yep, this all full of bone meal. Yeah. Okay, look, there's a chest here, but it's invisible. It's interesting. So let's go back to the iron forms and give these carrots away, and plus we'll get some emeralds for it. And that is also how I'm planning on giving Waddles his iron blocks back, because I want to replace all the iron blocks we're using that we borrowed from him with emerald blocks that we'll get from trading with villagers. Since I don't like borrowing from other people, to be honest, but he had so much iron I couldn't really refuse it. And plus, if we don't get emeralds fast enough, or it's a bit tedious to get it, we can always use the iron from the iron golem forms to make our own iron blocks. So either way, he's getting his blocks back soon, and I would like to give them back with interest, if anything, because we've had them for a while. I hasn't mentioned needing them back yet, but I think if I was letting 2 stacks of iron blocks out, I'd want them back for somewhat soon. So yeah, and I can still hear a gust. So yeah, I'm thinking we give them 2.5 stacks of iron blocks back if we can afford it. But if we get all 8 of our iron golem forms working, we definitely should be able to afford that. So that shouldn't even be a problem for us. And hello, Mr. Zombie Villager. Or Zombie Pigman, rather. Yep, it was such a pain getting villagers all the way here, but it was one of those things. I also died in the lava while I was doing this, and I lost a bunch of rails, so I had to replace loads, which costed me like stacks of iron and quite a lot of gold. And we also need iron from the iron farm to make the gold farm, because we need a ton of anvils and iron golems for that to work, and there's all sorts of other stuff we need iron for. So at the minute, the main thing we need on the WeBe server is iron. That's what we're aiming for, and these guys are definitely going to help us with that. Is that a zombie in there? We'll have to light that up, I think. And I didn't even think about spawning spaces in there. Especially if there's villages there, I don't want zombies to be able to spawn. I know the zombies can't get to them, but still, I don't like the idea of zombies being near villages. And hello little guys, or big guys I guess. Are you a farmer? Yes you are. You want some carrots, don't you? This is gonna make you willing. Okay, are you a farmer? No. Okay, yes, we actually managed to talk to the farmer that time. Let's see. Okay. That's all, is that all you ever say? Aha, green. The green means he is now willing. And that means he's gonna be passing food around and, sharing his love with his fellow villagers. I'm gonna throw that stack of carrots in there and see if anyone picks them up. If not, it's only a stack of carrots. So I'm just going to wait AFK here for a while and see if they have any more babies. And then I'll come back and maybe... Well, I'll come back tomorrow because it's 9:15 now at night. No, 9:45 at night even, so that's even later than I thought. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing any more recording tonight. So I'll see you for you, it'll be 2 seconds. So I'll see you in a couple seconds then. It works. We have a baby. I see him there with his little green coat on. So it's officially working. This thing is working great. I've got 2 babies for myself for. Soon it will have enough babies to grow into adults to get iron golem spawning. And I've been doing some research, and I don't think we actually need to put them in separate cages, because a couple of designs I've been looking at, they just have them all on one side. So I'm going to try and just get them all together here and see if it works. Though it might be a bit tight, so I might actually just move them around a bit, just so I can trade with them a bit more freely. Yeah, I am kind of sad that it's a green coat though, because I think they're called nitwits. I think they call that because they don't do anything. You can't trade with them. They more or less just useless villagers, but they still can breed, so I guess they do have that use. No, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 villagers now. I don't know how many just for incomes to spawn. I think it's 16. I'm somewhat sure it's 16 villagers, for incomes to spawn to try and protect them. So that is what we're aiming for. So maybe once we get to like 8 and move 4 into there, then get 8 there, 8 here, move 4 from here to there, 4 from there to there, then we'll have 16 all around, and then probably sort of breed them and take some and move them over there, and maybe move some over there, and just see how things work out, see how fast they breed. I do need to have a good AFK place though. Maybe if I like go AFK there, I don't think over there is going to be loaded. So yeah, I'm going to have to set some up in the middle of there maybe. I do need to put a glass ceiling on this anyway, so that might be something to do. I've got a ton of glass left over, so that is going to be good use for all the glass. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I might dye it blue as well actually, just so it matches the water. Obviously, getting blue glass is going to be super easy because you have a ton of loppers. So yeah, that's all cool. So yeah, I'll come back when we've got some more progress going on, so I'll see you later. Alright guys, welcome back. It is ZooCraft2 and this is the last update of the video, and this is to let you know that the iron form is working. And I had no idea until about 30 seconds ago, since as you can see my inventory, I've been trading with the villagers to make them, for 2 reasons. One, when I trade with them, it makes them willing to breed since they need food, and another reason is because I've been getting lots of emeralds. This is how many emeralds I got from just trading this stuff, and then this is stuff I bought from them, unlocking trades and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm halfway towards the two stacks of emerald blocks I want. Yeah, then I've been using the nano form back at our base, and that gets us so much food for them so fast. Emeralds are just a breeze to get, and I had no idea that the iron form has been working while I've been doing this. I did a little bit of research. It turns out you need 10 villagers for iron golems to spawn, and I have exactly 10 villagers in this thing. So yeah, it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and I have 5 in there. So yeah, it's kind of perfect. So it's working. I am going to keep breeding them because I want 16. I don't think the more you have, the more likely they'll to spawn. I think it's just the same. But I think I would just feel more comfortable if I had 4 in each one, at least. So that's the plan. So I'm going to keep breeding them, keep getting emeralds, keep getting that. And then off camera, I'll be putting them in these because that's going to be really boring to do. So yeah, I'm going to call this quite a success since we've managed to get an iron farm working and on the go. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I can't remember what episode this is, but I think this is 13 maybe, possibly 14. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see some more, because it just motivates me to make more videos when I get subscribers and likes. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.